When I started, there were no victim services. And now we have wonderful victim services.
It was at a national convention in the early 70s that Scholz first heard a woman speak about a domestic violence shelter. She decided to build on that idea and got together with a small group of people to start creating programs right here.
25 years later, it was looking back on a wonderful ride. I've seen so much work done throughout the state and so much work done in Quincy.
Some of her best work happened when she was with the Illinois Attorney General's office and working on a task force to help pass legislation in support of victims' rights.
Because the legislation that we passed created a mechanism where the criminals were fined to pay for the services. And that was one of the greatest things in the whole world.
Changing the way people perceive victims, especially those of domestic violence, was a challenge. Scholz said she used education to combat the problem.
I remember I would go to women's groups and different organizations, and they would say, well, if something's wrong, leave. And I would just say to them, how much money do you have in your pocket? And could you take your children and leave?
For her accomplishments, she was named the YWCA Woman of Impact.
It's very strange to be honored and rewarded for something that I've loved.
Chrissy Mueller, KHQA News, Quincy.